He has to be on point all the time. Trying to be the richest person in the world, that's a lot to do mentally. It's not all just about his physique. So even if he didn't work out, would it be shocking news to think that a 58-year-old man who has all the money in the world and can afford anything wouldn't want to feel better? Coach Greg and the Natty or not that you never knew you needed. Jeff Bezos. Is Jeff Bezos natural, enhanced? What's going on? He's been in the news as of late because people are saying the guy's got to be on human growth hormone. He just has to be, because look at the guy. And I'm like, Jeff Bezos? I really didn't know that much about him other than he's filthy rich. Guy owns Amazon, about $200 billion, and I think he's the richest person in the world. Maybe he's in second place, whatever. But is he in fact natural? And I'm here to say, of course he's not natural. He is worth $200 billion. He has the money to do anything. Anything, everything, all of it. And so people kept bringing this up, do a Natty or not on Jeff Bezos. And I'm thinking, does this guy even have any muscle? I don't know how old he is. And then I saw his physique and I'm like, wow, that is in fact a lot of muscle. Now, he doesn't look like a Gymshark model. His body fat is probably close to 20%, somewhere between 15 and 20%. But he does have a lot of muscle. Then I found out his age. I'm like, 58 years old, looking that good? He's not natural. But other people, I showed Ali. Do you think this guy's natural? Oh, he could be. Yeah, he could be if his life's work was weightlifting and training and that was his goal. This is a multimillionaire. And this guy has a celebrity trainer. Of course he does. He can afford all this stuff. And guess who he's buddies with? The Rock. Gotta love it. He's friends with The Rock. He's seen a lot of photos on his Instagram. He loves The Rock. He's got the veins flowing through the arms. He's got big quads, calves. And I saw this shirtless picture. He's on a boat with his wife, girlfriend. I don't know what he's got. But he had, somewhat of abs there. Not like ripped. But the dude's not even flexing. And so people are like, well, he doesn't look jacked. He doesn't look like a bodybuilder, so he's probably natural. He looks better than Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel is both younger than him, and how many people think that Vin Diesel is natural? He looks better than Vin Diesel. So what are the odds that you think that he's built that physique 100% natural? But here's the thing. I'm not shitting on this guy. Why in the world would he be natural? Why? He's 58 years old. Father Time's coming for you. Unless you're Mike O'Hearn, you don't get better with age. You don't keep improving. At the age of 58, you don't look better than you did at 48 and at 38. He's got more muscle than he did 20 years ago. More now. And consider this, HRT, hormone replacement therapy, does not have to include growth hormone. I don't think he's actually on growth hormone. I find that to be one of the most overrated things you can take. I personally am on HRT. TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, 140 milligrams of test a week. And what it does for me at my age compared to being 100% natural, it's amazing for me. I'm not saying you should go out and do it. But think of Jeff Bezos. He has to be on point all the time. Trying to be the richest person in the world, that's a lot to do mentally. It's not all just about his physique. So even if he didn't work out, would it be shocking news to think that a 58-year-old man who has all the money in the world and can afford anything wouldn't want to feel better? Would it be shocking that he wouldn't want to have enhanced sleep, enhanced cognitive function, enhanced ability to just go after it? Go after the world. Go after everything he wants to do in his life. He does have a celebrity trainer, so he is in fact working out. Testosterone helps you work out and have more muscles, obviously, but you're not thinking about is the cognitive function. You're able to push yourself harder mentally when you're on HRT. If you're 100% natural and your testosterone levels are down, or even if you didn't sleep so well and you just didn't function so well, testosterone levels, they go up and down, they fluctuate. When you're on hormone replacement therapy, it's a lot more even, and it can be always at a higher level. He doesn't mean he's abusing PEDs. He can just be on normal doses. Maybe it's 100 milligrams. Maybe it's 140. Maybe it's 200. Whatever his doctor thinks is healthy. I'm convinced he wants to live a long and healthy life. He's not going to abuse drugs. He's not going to be on tren. Why would he do that? But to think that this guy who has so much to gain from being on HRT, to think that he's just not going to do it, why wouldn't he? Why not? What reason would he not? Oh, he wouldn't do that. Why? Because he's rich? Somehow millionaires don't want to feel good. They just only care about money. Health is wealth. If he actually feels better and he had lower testosterone levels and he takes a little bit of HRT, say it's 100 milligrams a week, and he can feel better, would that not be worth it to him? Perhaps he would give half his money, $100 billion, just to feel better. A little bit better. When you feel better, you can do everything better. So you're thinking, yeah, Jeff Bezos, he can afford to be on HRT. Can he afford not to be on HRT? Can he afford not to be? He's trying to beat out Elon Musk for the most money in the world. These guys, they don't need more money. But when you become extremely successful, it's never enough. You never want to stop. He's not just going to quit and say, nah, I got enough. I'm just going to sit around. They're always trying to be the best. And in this sense, being the richest person in the world is kind of a cool title. It's kind of like the fastest man on earth, the strongest man on earth, the richest man on earth. All these things are things people would strive for. Something fun, to give them some dopamine, to feel good about themselves. And so, do I think he's on human growth hormone? I don't think so. That's what everyone is speculating. They're saying it's got to be that GH that's doing it, that's making him look younger and having, more muscle. And he's not very fat. He has abs and so on. As you know, he looks great. But personally, TRT or testosterone replacement therapy is way better and does way more than GH ever could. Not saying go out and take HRT. I'm not saying go out and do testosterone or to do growth hormone. But I am saying I'm not on growth hormone. And if I was, I would tell you. Jeff Bezos very well could be on growth hormone. I don't know. How would I know? If I had $1 million to bet, I wouldn't want to bet it. Could it be that he's 100% natural? It is possible, just not very likely. Could he be on testosterone? Maybe. Maybe he's on testosterone. Maybe he's on creatine, beta-alanine. He does have a coach. He does have a celebrity trainer. Maybe he's telling him exactly what to take, not to take. Maybe he's on the same stuff as The Rock. Maybe he's not on HRT. Maybe he's on a shit ton of everything. How do we know? We don't know. You can't tell by looking at a physique what they're taking. I can't sit here and say, oh, well, look at his physique. He's probably on at least a gram a week. No. He could be taking anything and everything to look the way he does, or he could be 100% natural. But what's most likely to occur, the best odds, is probably on HRT, probably at healthy levels that the doctor prescribed that doesn't endanger his health. And if you're thinking that, no, he wouldn't do that, he's got all this money, he wouldn't do that, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he want to feel better, to feel healthier, to have more energy, to sleep better, to be able to concentrate more? Think of how much of an advantage that gives him in this world. It's not illegal, not breaking the law. HRT is something you're allowed to do. And if you can't afford HRT, you can obviously use other supplements. We have creatine, beta-alanine, caffeine, citrulline. All these things are pretty much proven to work. Not 100% for sure proven, but probably for the most part going to help you build muscle. And now we have testosterone, which the science is not sure yet, but I'm telling you what I've read, what I've seen, what I've personally experienced is it does work for most people. I was able to put on 4 pounds of muscle in a month. And no, that doesn't mean 13 pounds. I read a lot of people saying I'm lying at 4 pounds because water is abundant in the muscle. It's like 70% water. And so if you said you put on 4 pounds of muscle, then that means you must have gained 13 pounds because a lot of it's water. This is how I measured 4 pounds. You weigh yourself, and if you're, say, 192, and then a month later in the morning you're 196, and you weigh yourself almost every single day, and you slowly see that scale go up, and you don't get fatter anywhere, you don't look more bloated, your face doesn't look more puffy, and you don't see less abs, and you're just all of a sudden looking bigger, better, more veins in the gym, bigger pumps, and you just look swole more. It's 4 pounds of muscle. It's not my fault that it took me a year to gain 3 or 5 pounds of muscle natural, and that I take testosterone and I put it 4 pounds in a month. It's not my fault. If I took SARMs, put on more than 4 pounds of muscle in a month. But it's not SARMs. Take testosterone and tren, I put on way more than 4 pounds of muscle in a month. I just could. I'm only on 140 milligrams of test a week. So not saying that you will, but I've seen other people put on 4 pounds or more in the month. If you don't put on 4 pounds, maybe you're not a great responder to it. And I was taking 6 capsules a day. It's not a small dose. Some people are only taking 1 a day, still making gains and noticing it. I probably wouldn't notice something that small. 6 compared to 1 pill, not that much. But hey, do what you want, not twisting your arm to take it. If you want to take it, take it. If you want to wait for more research to come out, I'm sure in the next 10 years, there will be enough studies to say whether or not it is in fact the next creatine, the next supplement that everyone in the world is going to want to take, that's proven to be safe and natural and all this great stuff. Don't know. Don't even know it's going to be natural. Don't know if it's going to stay as a natural supplement. It is right now. But I don't know. It's on WADA's watch list. So I am not here to say that I can guarantee that it's going to be considered natural. Maybe in a year, we'll find out, oh, it's banned from WADA. And if you took turkesterone, then, well, you can't compete with it anymore. I'm not here to say that. I don't know if that's not going to happen, okay? But I can say, honestly, that that's the muscle that I put on. I don't guarantee that you're going to put on it. And if it's not worth the money to put only 4 pounds on, then don't buy it. Just don't. You don't need any of this stuff. I sell supplements. You don't need creatine. You don't need pre-workout. You don't need protein powder. You don't need anything. You don't need beta-alanine. Don't need anything. But if you want it, you can get it. For me, if they added a 0 to the cost of turkesterone, as in if it was $400 a bottle, I would buy it because it worked that much for me. But I have a lot of money and I can afford it. If you can't afford $40, then don't get it. Oh, and it's $5 for $150 on my site. That makes it $30 a bottle. It's going to last you for quite a while, depending on how many pills you use. If it's not worth spending that much money, because for a lot of people it is, then don't get it. If you're a teenager or you're a newbie, you don't need it. You're going to make gains anyway. Save it for when you're older and then you're stopping to make gains. I'm 46 years old. If I can take anything that's natural, that's not doing anything harmful for me, and I can gain some muscle, that's worth so much to me, but that's me. I mean, I'm a professional bodybuilder. I care about this stuff. It improved me not only in the gym, but I was also faster on the freaking bike. Like I had more power and I felt better. I was just better in the gym. Sorry, if you hate me because I'm a sellout for selling out on turkesterone, then hate me. I'm just reporting the facts. And when I see people commenting in the comment section saying it doesn't work and they never took it, you're a liar. It's placebo effect. And I'm thinking comment after comment after comment saying it works, and the people saying it doesn't work haven't took it. And I'm not deleting anyone's comments. So why am I not reading a bunch of comments saying, I took it and it doesn't work? I took it and it sucks. I took it and I have bad blood work now. I took it and negative this, negative that. Why am I not reading all these things? I'm not cherry picking. I'm not commenting and deleting all the bad stuff. So go through any of my turkesterone videos. Any of them, I have several. Read the comments from top to bottom. Read them. Decide for yourself. Does it look like it doesn't work? Does it look like I'm scared? Remember the Layne Norton video? I offered him free turkesterone. Hey, I'll send it to you for free. Use it. Make a video saying it works or it doesn't work. Do I look nervous to give him and have his honest opinion? Do I think that he would lie? Do you think that I would pay him off in secret? Oh, he's going to tell him to do this. He'll pay him $10,000 and say and lie about it. Of course not. You think Layne would ever lie about it? Of course he wouldn't. Yet I'm offering him and I'm continuing to message him saying, why don't you try it and see for yourself? Maybe he doesn't want to try it because he's worried that it won't be natural in the future. He's a natural lifter. I've done Natty or Knots on him. I like the guy. So I'm not shitting. I'm not trying to bash him here. But I'm saying, am I looking nervous to let him try it and give his opinion? If I actually thought that the shit was just crap and it was snake oil, why would I offer it to somebody who's going to give an honest opinion, review it, and potentially say it doesn't work? That would ruin sales now, wouldn't it? You think about it a little bit. Do I look like a stupid businessman? Why would I offer something to someone who can trash the product? Because I'm not nervous about it. Because I'm not worried. Because I used it and I honestly felt it working and visually saw the difference. So why should I be worried? And when 90% of the people write me and say it's working, why would I be nervous? So you can say what you want. You can be a hater all you like. Or If you want to get it, you can get turkesterone. Click the link in the description. This is a tangent, but regardless, it's there. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IP Pro. Please watch the bloops. Harder than last time supplements, which normally are there, but I didn't have them here. Whatever. Click the link in the description. Buy it if you want. Also, the Circle Diet book, the cookbooks. These things, amazing, can help you lose weight, keep it off. And yeah, Johnny's calling me. So I'm going to end it here. And until next time, I'm out.